Fall has arrived in New Hampshire, and we're back up at the cabin. In this video, I set up the tent down by the brook, worked on a few small projects, and spent some time exploring the beautiful fall foliage in the area. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, the brook is about 400 feet behind the cabin. This is where we built the foundation of our future tiny cabin that we hope to resume work on in the spring. It's about 33 this morning. I just swept off the platform so I can set up my inflatable tent later. I'm just going to wait for it to dry off a little bit because there was kind of a morning dew. Hopefully the sun will kind of dry that off. And I'm looking forward to spending the night here. So we've only set up this tent once before, and I'm just going to make sure there's like windows on the roof, and I just want to make sure I have those on this side of the deck, and that side of the tent is going to go right to the edge of the platform, so there'll be a little walkway on that side. So I'm just going to get it all lined up before I inflate it. The first time we tried to set it up, I used a automatic air pump, but it wasn't strong enough to actually inflate it. So I found out that the manual pump is actually easier to use. Good. I just got to find the valve. There it is. Okay, so I thought the camera was recording. I just finished inflating it. As you can see, it went up in about 5-10 minutes. Pulled out all the corners. The pressure, I know it's full enough because the pressure starts to get forced out of that red valve, that relief valve. So I know it's the right pressure, although tonight it's going to be cold. So I think I'll probably need to give it some more air a little bit later. Okay. So that's it. Let's set up the rest of the camp. Now that it's fall, mid-October, thankfully all the mosquitoes are gone. It's pretty good quality for the price. I think it was like $700 on Amazon. So it has the lower windows and screens that are screens, and then you can put over the canvas. But that creates some nice ventilation if it's hot, because we did set it up this summer. And then down at that other end, there's a screen and canvas cover. And then there's the windows here, like I said, which have the screen, the clear plastic window, and then you can pull down the canvas over that. I put these string lights in, but the battery's dead. I got to recharge those. So most of the screen tiebacks are these like toggles, which you just hooks a little loop on. Except back here, they give you this long cord, and you just pull the long cord down and around, and then pull it back into there. So that's home for the night. So it's my first time using the stove in the tent, so I have to figure out how to cut that stove jack opening so I can put the chimney for the stove in there. Now I can set up the stove right over here. The CO2 and temperature is 37 degrees. Wow, it's cold. Flip this a little more.
Yeah, what is there?
Here's your lid.
You need a glove? You have the
It's
gloves.
burning pretty slow too. It's good.
It is. It's, you don't want to overstuff it, but it's nice. But you have to keep a certain amount of wood in there, a little wood, little wood. I wouldn't put that big guy in.
Well, that's what I brought down.
The little
so.
guys.
After working on a few chores around the cabin, we took a drive to capture the fall colors around the White Mountains area. The meat isn't bad. Good.
You okay?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
I need a little ice.
Delicious.
Very
Yeah,
good.
I'll take a cube.
So that's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching some of the beautiful fall colors we experienced on this October weekend.